But you got Bush getting a shoe thrown at him. We haven't talked about that yet. That was pretty cool. He looked like he was enjoying himself. I've seen the video easily 100 times. Watch it again, and you kind of see the smile on Bush's face, like, "Hey, this is kind of fun."
He's a crazy dude, man.
You think he's crazy?
I bet he does. I bet you he fist fight somebody.
And they had that was breaking news over the weekend. Breaking effing news that someone threw a shoe at him, and that's like the ultimate insult in the Middle East. Or something?
Whatever. That, or maybe talking to your wife as an equal. Who knows what they do over there? It's just nonsense. Scumbag reporter.
I'm like, it's just a shoe. He goes, and someone goes, "No, you don't understand. This is the ultimate insult you could do to a person is throw your shoes at them."
Don't you remember when the insane statue went down and all those guys were lining up to
that's right. They were.
their shoes?
That's right. I forgot about that.
Huge insult.
They all lost their shoes. That's smart. I want to open a shoe store in Iraq.
There's a certain kind of logic you have to have in life before people respect you. You have to. I think Americans and English people. What are the countries where you go? Canada, where the way people are, even though it's starting to, the whole political correctness thing where people are starting to just tell you what to think and how to feel and all that. Other than that, though, the behavior is basically logical. Logical. If somebody threw a shoe at you, you'll be angry only because he threw a shoe.
Right.
But over there, it's a statement of horror.
It means
really?
a lot more than that.
Your daughter is a goat.
Yeah, really?
And a big boo to Newsday. They had the worst headline. Everyone's trying to work the headline for this Bush story. Their headline is "No lame duck."
Oh, duck.
Bush eludes shoes heaved at him by an Iraqi newsman. So what was the deal with this? Obviously, he was...
Oh, my God. This one, the Daily News is the
even
worst.
Better?
Oh, my God. Suicide attack.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Jim. Jim, say that one more time.
Suicide attack.
That's hilarious.
It's the word SHOE-aside.
It's so corny. It's hilarious, though.
You like that one?
Oh, it's hilarious. Suicide.
I hate these, witty little headlines you do. A lame duck joke. But Bush was already put his hands on the podium he was like, yeah, this is cool.
Oh, he just knows it doesn't
Who else
matter.
wants to throw shoes?
It's like we need little puns and wordplay, and what are we doing? Like on the back, the big bruise instead of big blue.
Yeah.
Big bruise for the Giants. How stupid are we? We need little word games in the media. Wow. Oh, here we go with the Jets in the back of the post. Potluck.
Well, because he was, he was called with pot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then his return, he could help get smoke bills.
Yeah, because he likes pot. Do you get it?
So many word
All right, ready?
puns.
Yeah. If they threw... if he threw a can at Bush, what would the headline be?
Well, if he would have missed, it probably would have been no can do.
How about Afghanistan?
All right, let's go with the bit for a while. If you got one, give us a call. You know what, though? As lame as that is, they would go with that in a second. The papers would go with that in a second.
I'm just trying to think of if something happened over there.
Yeah.
What the headlines would be if that is.
Oh, that's funny. With the Bush thing, the Secret Service guys behind the door there, if you've seen the video, and they just kind of come out very, almost nonchalant. They're not rushing it's the. And Bush's people come through the door all right, that's it. Where is this? Oops.
Well, they know
where's this a-hole?
They know there are no guns there because of they're screened pretty heavily going in.
Yeah.
The media, so they know that there's probably no guns. But boy, they tackled this bastard quickly.
Look at Bush's face though. One last time, watch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now,
Holy mother of God!
That guy just missed his head, and Bush really.
What's gonna happen?
So would he have been some type of martyr? If
he will be a hero.
If the shoe hit him?
Even that he's a hero in the Islamic world forever because he threw it.
Right.
They know he tried to hit him.
Yeah,
he's beheading free.
I'll tell you what,
what happens to that
dude
guy
had
now?
a great arm.
Yes, he did.
I mean, he stoned a wife or two.
He doesn't have a great arm. He was 12 feet away.
Yeah, but he really, Bush is so quick. He had that right at Bush's face.
The second one, he barely ducked. He knew exactly
if Bush caught
how to
the
handle
shoe
it.
and chewed it, it would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Just he caught it and just chewed the heel.
Or if he grabbed it with his foot and ran it back like a dog and gave it to the guy. What would that have said about the U.S.?
How do you take your shoes off knowing that this is a big thing over there?
Dude.
Like, you got to like, all right.
Oh, can you imagine? Listen to what you just said. First of all,
I'm serious, though.
Wait a minute.
In America, you could take no one's going to think
he's
twice.
He's sitting there, right?
Yeah.
He's sitting there the whole time. He's planning his shoe attack.
Yeah.
Days in advance.
Yes.
So he's done that. He's been planning it.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, right, with his loafer or whatever he had, and he's just he's looking around,
like, all
and
right,
he's trying
it's
to
go time.
He's trying to slowly act like
that's what I mean.
He's getting his shoe off.
Because I think even if you made a motion for your foot in that situation, everyone's like, oh, no, the shoe thing.
No,
Not
'cause
good.
you're a reporter there. They're all media. So he probably did, like, you take your shoes off, you just take them off without, you touch it, like, with your feet.
With
So
your feet in the back of the heel?
Yeah.
He's sliding the shoe
So
off.
he probably took them both off, but he was dumb. He ducked, he threw one, then ducked and picked it up and threw the other one. He should have picked them both up
he
and
was
thrown.
fast. Yeah.
He was a quick little
He
bastard.
had it
Quick.
planned.
All right, let's go to the phones here. Tom in Chicago. What's up, Tom?
Looked like a case of shoe-jitsu.
Let's go to Anthony in Ohio. Anthony.
Can shoe believe it?
Yeah,
Surprised that wasn't it.
What up, Anthony?
Yeah, shoe fly shoe.
Shoe fly shoe? All right. Well, let's go to Sonny Ferrelli.
Or
in
no,
Boston.
don't shoot, but you spell it SHOE-T.
There it is. Sonny.
Hey, if Dick Cheney was there, would he be considered to be a shoe-in?
Wow. Wait,
A shoe in, like, for the seat afterwards, I guess.
Goddamn comedy.
You're a real heel.
You're a heel. You are a
Hey.
heel.
guy was trying. Here's some quick audio.
The agreement lays out a framework for the
This is the raw
withdrawal of
audio.
American forces in Iraq, a withdrawal that is possible because of the success of the surge.
جنوده وجنود الولايات المتحدة والمدنيين فإننا نقترب كثيرا من هذه النهاية.
شكرا جزيلا.
Wow, you know what? Hearing the audio, did anyone else think that he was ducking in the beginning of this? And just kept going? Listen to this.
The agreement lays
Listen
out
for
a
the duck.
framework for the withdrawal of American forces in Iraq, a withdrawal that is possible.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. Possible. I thought, wow, he's smooth. He's continuing. But that wasn't the moment when the shoe went flying.
Yeah, and he missed. What a nerd.
He should have hit him. Not because I want the
I'm glad
president.
he didn't. I don't want them.
No.
having that footage.
Not
You know,
not
that's
that.
amazing, man.
Hold on, because I could probably get a visit today. What I'm trying to say is the guy was 10 to 12 feet away. He probably should have hit him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see the president, hit by a shoe by one of these savages.
Dude, that is amazing video right there.
Yeah.
It's really violent.
Yeah.
that dude was violent.
But how unflappable does Bush look? Anyone that thinks that Bush is not...
Wow!
Look, he just ducks,
Wow!
He's
and he doesn't bat an eye.
Let's go to Chris in
didn't move.
Jersey. Chris.
Wow!
Hey, it was a sneaker attack.
It was a sneaker attack. Damn it, I wish I had thought of that one. That's a good one. It was a sneaker attack.
Let's go to Fletch in Jersey. Fletch.
Hey, good morning, guys. Listen, if he had been hit in the head, he could have been listed as the sole survivor.
The soul survivor.
The soul survivor.
That's not bad.
So LE.
Wow. All right. We're looking for other ones like Patrice, though, if it was something else that was thrown.
Wow.
What was it again? Afghanistan?
Afghan, if they throw a can. The Taliban.
Or if it was a rock, they would have said, I rock ye.
I rock you. Oh, my God.
So dumb.
It's just awful.
Do we have an update on the shoe thrower? I'm sure you saw the shoe thing with Bush, right?
Oh, my
While
God.
you're playing poker.
You know, George
They only
Bush,
showed it 100, but actually a couple hundred times.
George Bush must have been one of the greatest dodgeball players in school. That man bobbed and weaved and dodged that shoe at point-blank range, pretty much. The guy walks right up to him, heaves the shoe, and George Bush, he had some moves on him.
He had like cat-like reflexes.
And he was smiling.
He sort of had a little fun with the whole thing. You could tell by the second one, he put his hands on the podium like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Come on,
dodge
where's-
the second one,
where's
too.
the next one?
Yeah.
He should have taken his giant shoe off and lobbed it back at the guy.
And they're praising this guy. They should lop his head off for not being able to hit the guy from 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you aim a little lower just in case the person is ducking.
And then I guess the Secret Service were ready to just pound this guy. And,
Well, they came out of the back. And
George Bush diffused the situation a little bit.
Bush did?
Yeah. He was like, that's not necessary to completely destroy the guy.
Right.
I'm sure if it was in the United States and it was some, college dork that did it, he'd have been saying, "Don't tase me, bro." But he's got to look like he's supporting these people no matter what. I understand your frustration. So they let him off the hook. They did arrest him though.
Is he going to be freed?
He's in military custody of the Iraqis. So I plan on seeing him get hung on a phone cam.
They said he could get 2 years.
2 years for
that's about it.
Wow, that was a great move.
Yeah, the president has some
ducked
moves.
to the side.
At least he didn't look like our president did not look like a sissy during that at all. I gotta say, I'm happy he didn't look like a little punk.
If he would have gotten nailed, though.
Oh my God!
And then look
at him smiling. He's into this.
There goes the other shoe. He just kind of put his arm up on that second one, like, you're not even.
Look, here's the smile. What do you got? What else you got for me? What else? There it is. Whoa.
I know you had ammo now. He only got 2 feet.
Yeah.
Your clip is empty, ain't it?
Yeah, thank God he didn't have 3 feet. Or
Yeah.
From now on, only Heather Mills can go to these things.
Here comes Doc Ock with a bunch of shoes.
Well, thousands have taken to the streets in Iraq to protest the fact the guy got arrested for this. Just thousands.
Well, you know something? Yeah.
And even Egypt, who is pretty much on our side, is praising this guy.
Because they're on our side when
they're protesting throughout the Middle East on this one.
We should have left Saddam there.
Good. He's a hero. Exactly. Hussein. If a guy got up and threw a shoe at Hussein or his 2 kids. I think the thing is you never need shoes again when you walk around on your stumps where your feet used to be attached. That's how they used to handle stuff. We could have just had like nice little ops over the place. Enforce the no-fly zone for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Just keep flying, keep his crap on the ground, embargo the hell out of him. But no, we got to go in there and save the world. And now the president gets a shoe thrown at him, and everybody cheers.
Should have just left Saddam. He knew how to deal with them.
Oh, did he know how to deal with them? Oof, huge trenches. Just plow them right in there.
Yep.
Them, their shoes. They love their shoes over there. Remember when we took the place over there and pulled down the statue?
And they all threw their shoes.
And the guy was riding on the big statue head, hitting it with the shoe.
Yeah.
They love beating things with shoes.
It's weird because that's the ultimate insult for a country that has no problem beheading you.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre to me. The ultimate insult is throwing a shoe.
I threw my shoe at the president.
Which pretty much means nothing in America.
He slipped the first one, and the second one he batted away with his hand.
Yeah.
It was very embarrassing. I was 10 feet away, and I missed. I need better sights on my shoes. And then I threw my glasses, but they did nothing. I was arrested and very injured. They bashed my head apart. And I fell down the stairs. Him and his shoe. Dummies.
Let's say hi to Eric in Virginia. Eric, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, after the audio of it, when after he settles everybody down, he's like, no, it's okay. This is Bush talking.
Yeah.
He says, for the record, it was a size 10 shoe.
And everybody laughed.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun with the whole thing.
He did.
So, all right. Good for Bush. I don't think.
I guess we're going to look for barefoot press conferences now?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what they do. Whenever the knee-jerk reaction is like, all right.
Everyone take their shoes off.
Take your shoes off.
Jeff in Chicago.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good, Jeff.
Hey, if that was an American reporter that did that to somebody from another country, that dude would be he'd be put on a blacklist and be labeled a terrorist for the rest of his life. And his life would be ruined.
Yeah, I agree with you. Got to agree with you on that one.
All right.
Yeah, they treat those Iraqis there with kid gloves because, we're saving those people, apparently.
And they love us for it.
Oh, they love us. Throw shoes at the president.
Hugo Chavez laughing at the shoe incident. They just had a little...
Yeah.
They had actual video of him watching Bush, doing his dodging.
Bobbing
act.
and weaving.
And Hugo Chavez was having a fine laugh over
Hugo
the whole
Chavez is a fucking scumbag. He's a fucking scumbag.
He really is. I like how fucking Putin is going around. What is Putin doing these days? He's not even the fucking president over there anymore. I think something's brewing over in Russia.
What do you mean?
I think those motherfuckers are slowly trying to get back to the good old days.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for them.
I would absolutely root for them to do that because I've had it with Europe. Their attitude with the United States. But it does seem like I think Putin wants to be president again. And he's pulling all these moves like it was the first ship that went through the Panama Canal. First Russian warship to go through the Panama Canal since the 40s. And then now a Russian warship is visiting Cuba.
Really?
Yeah, just going over there, a little visit to Cuba. And Putin's always in the news. Like I think he's running things secretly, tell you the truth. And he's a real, fucking shifty guy.
They're rebuilding the anthill.
They want to rebuild. I think they really are.
Because of our influence, we kicked over that anthill a few years back, and now they're like, all right, wait, we got to get this anthill back together.
What they see is weakness right now.
Yeah.
They see weakness financially for us. They see weakness politically. Our world image stinks, and it's a good time for the good old Soviet Union to try to pop up again. I don't know how much success they'd have reclaiming some of their old haunts.
Yeah.
Now that they're independent, but who's going to fight them? I think Europe is pretty sick of war. We'd have to stay out of that one. Fuck it.
Yep.
Fuck it. I'd love to be able to sit out and watch Russia walk over Europe.
Or just, it would start with, the Ukraine and Romania and all these places.
They would annex these places like, hey, this was our shit. Fuck you.
And
what are you going to do?
And then the U.S. would sit back and give some scoldings, but do nothing.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the world go, why doesn't the U.S. help?
Yeah. Oh, NATO, you're supposed to help us. Everybody's, hey, we're busy. Sorry. Oh, why don't you come in and help? Shut up, you chicken shits. Throw euros at him, you motherfucker.
Nice.
Kicked off the line again.
Stupid euro.
Yeah, it really is stupid.
The Bush story. There's a Bush shoe game.
Of course.
That has some people outraged.
Horrible.
Every time there's a tragedy, some smart gamer out there comes up with a horrendous, awful game.
It's just a bad flash game.
Flash game. Thank you, Ant.
Yeah.
And then the media jumps all over it, like everyone's running out to play the Bush shoe game.
Yeah.
No. Maybe for a few seconds. Because it's an awful game.
Yeah, it's really stupid. You have to shoot the shoes out of the air before they hit the president.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks like you're shooting at the image of the president.
Yeah, and news reports on the controversial new game.
Yes, controversial.
We all saw this. The outrageous shoe-throwing incident, the size 10 disc dished out to our American president. But now, talk about adding insult to injury. Here comes the internet with an especially distasteful, some might consider shocking viral video called Bush's Boot Camp.
Shocking? Why is everything shocking?
It's not.
And just outrageous, and when it isn't. Just isn't. Who's shocked?
I don't know. No one I've ever met.
That friggin', all right, the bottle, the jar.
Yeah.
That was shocking. 2 Girls, 1 Cup, first time I
sure.
saw it. That was shocking.
Yeah.
That in the game, not shocking.
Not so much.
Not so much shockingness.
Viral video called Bush's Boot Camp. It's sweeping the web. Published reports say players of Bush's Boot Camp take on the role of a gun-toting security agent and must shoot shoes out of the air before they can hit the president, and players use their mouse to aim and fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a stupid game.
This game will be hot until Friday.
Yeah.
I'm outraged.
It's like Ann said, a flash game. No one enjoys flash games more than 5 minutes.
They're horrible. They're just like they're pop-ups to me.
Yeah.
When they're on web page.
Well, some websites make you play the.
Try to shoot this little mouse that's going back and forth
for savings
to win an iPod. That's like, no, it's just a link.
Yeah.
That's going to click you over and put some crap all over your computer. Don't click it, dummies.
Oh, that's what's going on?
Yeah, of course.
We called the White House tonight to get their reaction.
Yeah, they're gonna get right back to you. Some local dummy.
Yeah.
We called the White House.
Well, we're working on it very diligently in the war room. What do you
We called
think?
the White House tonight to get their reaction to this latest attempt to mock the president. No comment. Then we took it to the streets and found New Yorkers sure are talking.
The gun was a little
This is Jimmy's favorite part, by the way.
I want to bite something.
When they go to
and
the
I
streets.
usually don't like biting things.
Reporter's face.
I want to bite somebody.
Yeah.
So we took it to the streets.
It's a non-story.
Sure are talking.
The gun was a little extreme. The shoes, like whatever. That's what happened.
What do you think of it?
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's really tasteless.
If you want to take your chances protecting the
Hilarious.
president from flying footwear, all you have to do is go to our website where you can play the game yourself.
Okay, look. They were calling it shocking, outrageous, tasteless, yet it's on their website.
To build web traffic.
They want traffic, so they put it on their site. Enough said right there.
There's two guns pointed at the president, and you're shooting shoes. So it looks like you're shooting at Bush.
It does look like you're shooting.
And that
at
he's
the president.
ducking from the
Right,
shots. But
exactly.
He's ducking from the shoes that he tries to shoot out of the air.
So that news station's website has basically firing guns at the president in this video game.
What news station was that, by the way? What channel?
Channel.
Is that our own?
They're all the same. I don't know.
But was it ours? Because I'd love to know, since they put so many restrictions on what we can put on our website, yet they can, throw that.
Oh, yeah. What channel was that there?
It was the old CW.
Oh, the CW.
CW, okay.
They're barely news. By the way, we will link this on onaradio.com because it's in the news. That's all.
Yeah, why not?
I don't care either way. Check it out for yourself for 5 minutes. You'll play, and then you'll move on to some other dumb thing. But the news is doing it to certainly drive web traffic in the guise that this is outrageous and wrong.
So outrageous. I'm so outraged.
Oh.
All right.
Some would consider shocking. Yes, in 1978, I'm sure they would have.
Well, we found a list of how to insult people around the world. Because we found out that taking your shoe off in the Middle East and throwing it at someone is the ultimate insult.
That's the big insult.
For their society. So we kind of took a look around the world to see what other things you could do to insult people.
It's probably because it smells so bad, their shoes. I just picture them stinking. Iraqi shoes?
What smells worse, their shoes or their left hand?
Well, we always hear about what they do with their left hand.
Yeah.
Because lack of toilet paper.
Yeah. Allegedly. Is that real?
It's probably
happening?
like 1800s or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure with a little bit of oil money, you could buy some toilet paper.
I have a question, Ant. Do you know the answers to these? Or do you know the answer? You have them in front of you. Do you not know the answers?
Of why this is insulting?
No. Of the of what country, what's insulting?
What do you mean?
Because there's a list of countries.
Yeah.
Like in how you insult people.
Okay.
So I'm saying maybe we could guess. You can name the country. We could guess what the insulting action is.
Oh
wow!
I don't know, but I don't know if you read it or not because you have it. So I'm saying if you want to play, I'll guess if you didn't read them.
So you want to start with Japan? I could be like I could throw out the country, and then what? You want to?
Well, all this good. You have stump right.
All right, and
we can all guess.
And you have to try to figure out what would be insulting.
Yeah.
In the Japanese culture.
Yes.
Okay. Japan.
Well, showing a photo of your genitals with a ruler next to them.
Very insulting indeed.
Was that the joke you want to get out, or is there?
No, I didn't know what country you were going to go.
Or there's another one on this list.
There's actually not one.
Yes, there is. There's one that really excites you, and you need a setup. Just tell me where you need the setup.
Dude, I swear
what
to God,
number?
I honest to God do not know.
I'll give you a nice bounce pass toward the basket.
I would say Japan.
Yeah, Japan. What would be the ultimate insult in the Japanese culture?
Finding a tub girl in your bathroom.
Oh, nice.
That's very insulting, especially when you got to get out the old Comet. Start scrubbing that ring away.
Wait, let me guess. Creating cartoons where there's not a hint of pedophilia or murder or some type of sexual barbarism.
Hey, all right, I like this bit. The real answer in Japan, unless you have some more other...
Where, by the way, a hand can be used like a knife.
What? If you're handed a business card... Yeah. If you're handed a business card in Japan, that's really bad.
What?
You could cause maximum offense by throwing it down on your desk or stuffing it in your back pocket, as the exchange of business card here is meant to be a well-thought-out practice.
Really?
So, all right, so there's no problem with handing over your business card, but if you don't like that person, you want to insult them, then you throw it down on the desk or you stuff in your back pocket, and that's like the ultimate insult in Japan.
Ah.
Got it?
Yep.
Got it.
All right.
Spitting a loogie on it. I'm sure that's not smiled upon either.
No.
How about the Philippines, Jimmy? The Philippines. What's the ultimate insult in the Philippines? Mm-hmm. Or a biggie?
Being in the military and having sex with a girl where there's no money exchanged. We're actually using ping pong balls to play ping pong.
Wow, these countries suck.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, a curled, beckoning forefinger isn't used to summon someone over.
Like the old, hey, come here.
Yeah. But rather to call them a dog. This is calling someone a dog.
Well.
Nobody likes to be called lunch.
But the insult is punishable by arrest and even breaking the finger that committed the offense. So use with caution.
Really?
These are boring insults.
Yeah,
but
terrible. Kind of awful.
How about in India and Africa?
What? Same one?
What do you mean? Yeah, I guess they have the same kind of insult thing.
Eating?
Yeah.
Eating without the courtesy of putting flies around someone's head.
Having drinking water that doesn't look like it was in the Star Wars compactor scene.
All right, bit back on. We're
letting your daughter keep her.
In India and Africa, where people use their hands to eat, it is considered an insult to use your left hand, as this is thought to be unclean and used only for a related function which follows several hours later.
Ah, there it is.
So you can't eat with the left hand. We're gonna have more after the break.
I would never go to India or Africa and eat anything.
Yeah.
Like, what would you go to a restaurant there and have them serve you? Here's an AIDS chop. I just picture everything having AIDS on it. Just can I have the AIDS Jello? It's running rampant over there. Why would you go?
Well, it's like Chinese food. You have, like you say no MSG, you have to say that. I want that without AIDS.
Yes. Could you no AIDS, please? Oh, but we make everything with AIDS. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll have to go somewhere else. It's all prepared the same way.
You have 3 shakers, S, P, and A.